Hello and welcome! I've got a very exciting video today as we have the Monster Hunter boxes have come in from the Monster Hunter the board game Kickstarter, and we're going to open them. We're going to do an unboxing on the painting and building set. So I just wanted to preface that, and you're not going to be able to see my face in a minute, but just imagine that I'm excited. Maybe editor Trey will put like an excited Trey face. But let's get into it! Okay, here we go. The side camera's not going to be much use at first, but it'll get there as we go. And as always, YouTube, this is a hobby knife. So excited right now. The mic. YouTube, you're going to get a real close-up of it, but it's a hobby knife. Remember that. This is a very big box, and unfortunately it's really hard to show the scale of it compared to everything, but just know that I have a light that is used on this table, and it is currently being pushed back by the box. Oh, there we go! I'll pick all that up later. I say that every video, but later, you might think is right after the video's done. Normally later is much later, because I'm unfortunately too lazy. Alright, let's get the big one out of the way. This is it. Big boy. What I'm probably going to do is, now that I have the stuff up, we're going to get it out of the box. And then move the box out of the way. You can actually see them. There's a base set. These are very heavy. And then Kuluyaku. Right, now let me get the box out of the way without destroying the entire... This box is huge! Thankfully, I have wife on hand today to be able to hand stuff over to. Makes it a lot simpler. Oh no, I hit that camera. Might edit that part out. Alright, so we've got the ancient forest. We've got put Kuluyaku over there for now. Wildspire Waste is over here in my lap. We'll open up the ancient forest. So excited. This camera is great for like pictures of Gundams or painting Warhammer 40k minis that are a little small. But these boxes are gigantic. All right, should we take a look at the box art here, chat? I say chat like I'm... Normally the setup's for streams, so I couldn't help but think about chat. I'm sorry, YouTube. Should we look at the box, YouTube? It's a very nice box. 60-90 minutes, age 14 up. 1 to 4 players. It's core set, not to be confused with a corset. That's a dumb joke. Editor Trey, consider editing that out, and probably don't edit it. So obviously it plays like Kingdom Death, right? Where the more monsters you hunt, the stronger you get, which excites me because I like Kingdom Death Monster a lot. It's just really difficult, so it's hard to get people to play it more than once. Let's slowly sliding out as the Rathalos gets closer. Almost there. Anticipation builds. There we go. All right. Okay, that's cool. It's not just a poster, though it is a nice looking poster. Also, organize your storage tray. That's cool. I like that. Alright, so they did come in pieces, but they are plastic. They're not resin, which is good. I was very concerned they would be resin. So we've got the wings of the Rathalos there. And it's pretty nicely detailed, as you can see. It's got a lot of detail on it. Wings of the Rathalos. So much strength. Oh! There's the Rathalos. We'll put the wings on. putting models together. Okay, right side went in all the way. Left side has not yet. Maybe won't. I might have to trim it down a little bit to make it fit. I will work on that later, I suppose. Yeah, it looks like there's a mold line inside. That is making it difficult for it to hit up the seam, but we will try one more time. If not, then I will trim it down. Got to be trimmed down a little bit, but that's okay. I'm used to that with models. That is our Rathalos. Move the box aside a minute. Old Rathy, and all these will have to be painted, so expect to see some paint streams where we're painting these boys. I'm so excited. Look at Anjanath here. Toby Kadachi. And there's so much detail on them too. Then we have the great Jagras. Look at him. I'll probably see if I can get wife. She's behind me right now, so she's gonna hear me say this, but probably gonna see if I can get her to play it with me at some point. We'll record the game and have a good time with it. These are all of our different markers, of course. Maps. We should probably open the maps up and look at them, right? I mean, I know most people are probably here for the minis, but we should probably open the maps up and look at them. Also, forgive me if I'm a little bit frantic or manic this morning. I woke up, went out on the front porch, and the boxes were waiting for me. So this is basically the first thing I've done today. All right, so we have, not to knock over the entire setup here, we have a gigantic map. Takes up almost the entire width of this table, which is perfect because it means the table could be used to record with it. I'm hitting the mic and everything. It's so big. Then we have more of our cards, things we're gonna need for there. Cool. We have our rule book. It's actually like pretty thick for a board game. The art looks really good too. We're about to get to the rest of the minis. I know that's probably what you're all here for. We have the quest book. Oh yeah, look at that. Follow the scout flies, discard 2 time cards, gain 4 track tokens. Scout levels for the different monsters. Got our tracker here. These are our character sheets, as it were. Player name, character name, all that fun stuff. Hunter name, what you've got. We might have to print some more off of those. Okay, these are the monster cards. I'm not going to open everything that needs to be opened right now because we still have the Wildspire Waste box and the Kuluyaku box, and we have the other box over there. So stoked right now. I have waited years for this thing to come in. I have so much trash to pick up later. Well, we've got the Great Jagras card. These will be for different like wound amounts. Toby Kadachi, Anjanath, and Rathalos, and that's Azure Rathalos. Then we have the Ancient Forest Great Sword Forge reference. We got all these different Forge references for the different ways you could build your weapons based on which monsters you've hunted. Oh, I'm so stoked. So stoked. All of that stuff right there, safe, please. Not gonna... There for now. All right, we've got our cards, packs, our cards, weapons. We've got our cards for monster damages, weapons. Lots of cool stuff there. There's armor cards in here too, and we got dice. But I know what you're all really here for, which is, let's take a look at these. Have Great Sword Hunter. Camera does not want to focus on these guys. Have Great Sword Hunter. We have Bowgun Hunter. Could be the color too, that bright green. We have Sword and Shield Hunter. Gold Sword and Board. That's what I made. And we have Dual Blade Hunter. That's all super cool. Continue setting those down. As the table gets more full with the minis, you will see them on the other camera. All right, so I'm going to put all this stuff back in this box for now. And we're going to open the next part of it. Because I'm going to be honest with you, I'm not putting the minis back in the box. Those are going on the shelf. Along with the other minis, there's going to be a entire shelf dedicated just to Monster Hunter minis. I want to be able to look at them. All right, next we have the Wildspire Waste box, which I expect to be just as full as the Ancient Forest box. Get ready, here it comes, anticipation. I'm so excited that we have a dedicated space to do this now. I just need to get it like more dedicated where the camera's higher and the legs holding the camera are wider so that it doesn't shift all the time when it gets hit by stuff. Just as before, we have a poster, Diablos. Flip it over, it's how to organize the tray. Cool. I don't want to put those like up somewhere. And these will be Diablos' wings. And I can already see part of Diablos, so I'm really excited for that because he looks huge. He's so big. He's so much bigger than like Anjanath. Look at that. All right, let's put Diablos' wings on. One. Let's see if this one fits on just as smooth. Yeah, so there's no mold lines in the way there. Diablos is looking bulky. He's looking wonderful. He's looking great. I love him. We're going to put him in all his glory back here. See him on the other camera at all times. Then we got Baroth. Oh, I love Baroth. He's so cute. Look at him. Look at him. Here too. Then we got our old boy Anjanath. No, this is Anjanath. This is what's his name? It's right there. Puluyaku. I just completely lost my mind for a second there. Puluyaku. He's looking wonderful. He's looking great. I'm kind of overwhelmed right now. Yeah. Yeah, this is not Leviasoth. That's the other one. This is I never hunt this guy. I always forget about him because I never hunt this guy. You do the first time you're in there and then you leave him alone. But he's the mud variant of Plesioth. And then we're probably not going to go through all these like we did with the first one, but they're all there, of course. We've got rulebook for Wildspire Waste. We've got quest book, Wildspire Waste, and we've got all the same, the tracker, the cards, for all the different monsters, for all the different weapons, all that fun stuff. However, we will go through the hunters. Now we have Heavy Bowgun Hunter. I don't know how I'm going to paint them. I guess prime them. It doesn't matter what color they start in, because we can prime them in like gray or white and then paint them. But we've got Charge Blade Hunter. Looking thick. It looks like this one. Yeah, unfortunately, Insect Glaive Hunter came in broken. I can fix it. But it did come in broken and not on its base anymore. Because the hand is just right there. So I'll glue that back together. But Insect Glaive Hunter right there. I'm not going to put it with the others because I can fix it. Put it over here. where I can fix it later. And then we've got Hammer Hunter in the Barioth armor. Looking sick. Or no, that's not Hammer, that's Switch Axe. That's Switch Axe Hunter. Oh, nice. That's the Barioth, or the Baroth Switch Axe. That's cool. I'll look like an idiot. People are going, Trey, that's not a hammer, that's a Switch Axe. Right. You are right. All right, we have one more box from this set. Just as before. Oop. That last box is Kuluyaku. I'm an idiot. This is Puke Puke. I don't know what I said a minute ago, but it's Puke Puke. How did I... Look, it's early, okay? Okay, YouTube, it's early. I haven't even had breakfast yet. I haven't even had coffee yet. Cut me some slack, YouTube. I was too excited to wait, YouTube. I had to open it. Legitimately, though, I'm stoked to be able to do these, like, unboxings and stuff on this setup. If you like it and you want to see us do more, unironically, if you would support, whether donation or just a little bit, or even just subscribe and share the videos, we can upgrade this camera right here that's unfortunately a little bit lower quality and be able to get some better videos out of it that way. So right away I got to the hunters. We've got dual blades again. I thought we already had dual blades, which is surprising to me. We did. We have a different dual blade hunter. So that's cool. I figured they'd want to cover every weapon type and not double up, but maybe not. It looks like these are the same ones as before, so that's a bow hunter. I think I called the one bow gun earlier, but it's a bow hunter. Then we've got... It's a Palico with a hammer! It's a Palico with a hammer! It's so cute! Oh wow, there's a lot more hunters in here actually. Okay, we got another sword and board hunter. We'll start moving monsters over to have room for hunters. We have another sword and board hunter. We've got another bow hunter. These look sick too. These are with different armor sets. That's what's really cool about them to me. Oh, another great sword hunter. So you could theoretically change minis as you adventure. Another dual blade hunter. Great sword. Oh, it's Poogie! That's wonderful. Then we have a Palico with a great sword. This Palico has an insect glaive, I think. And a Palico with a bow gun. Very cool. Very cool. Then we have Kuluyaku with his little rock in his hand there. Wonderful. I'm in the corner over there. And of course we have cards. Beaks and everything there. And we have monster cards. And that's everything in this box. This was a little additional supplemental box. Help you get all the stuff you needed, including the rule book and some more stuff for Kuluyaku. And then we have the last box, which will have multiple boxes in it too, I believe. The table's getting full, so when I selected this table, I didn't think we'd be doing unboxings for boxes as big as this. And it's perfect for painting and building. I'm really excited to be painting some of these. This might wind up like, we might take a break from painting kill teams, paint some of these. Because you can run them as gray plastic, but like, wouldn't it look better? I don't think they're really going to be that hard to paint either, because they're so big. The detail work's going to kind of be taken care of by itself, and contrast paint should do a really good job there. But they would look so much better on the table if they were, you know, painted. All right, so we have the Hunter's Arsenal box, which will have even more Hunter minis in it. I'm gonna set these aside for now, chat, and I will pull them back up. We have Nergigante. Good old Nergy. There he is. There's our boy. I'd on him so many times. I'll wind up putting all this trash back in these boxes. We have Teostra. Then I think the last box in here is Shaladora. Alright, well, let's start with... We want to save Shaladora, right? That's the big box. We won't save that. Let's do Teostra. Helping this along a little bit. No anticipation's fun, but... Okay, so this is already new. These are special markers. Rarity, maybe? What it looks like. Then we've got the Teostra rulebook, which has stuff for specifically about fighting Teostra. Got the Teostra guide here. Reward table. Got special cards, as always. Of like Teostra weapons, Teostra damage. More importantly, we have our Lion Dragon Teostra. I actually don't like fighting Teostra that much, just to be honest. In World, I think Teostra in World can be really annoying. Shaladora is the same way, because they stay in the air a lot. But I like them. They're cool. And I'm excited to get to, you know, fight them in the board game. Teostra is also very big. Next up is Nergigante, the final boss, as it were, of Monster Hunter World before Iceborne came out. They are already doing a campaign. We're not sponsored, by the way. I just want to make sure I clarify that. Much as I might wish we were. They're doing a campaign for Iceborne. Monster Hunter World Iceborne. Soon. She'll have like Velkhana and Barioth and stuff in it. And if we wind up liking this, that might be something we have to pick up. I think we're gonna. There's Nergigante's tail, I'm assuming. Got the Nergigante stuff there. I really just want to get to the mini, but we'll do our due diligence here. Ah, that crack. I'm sure you didn't hear it, but that crack of the spine being cracked for the first time. Ah, love that sound. Got Nurgle Judicator. And Nurgle's attack cards, of course. That fun stuff. But we've also got old Nergigante. Put his wings on him. Yeah, that was a satisfying click. But it seems like it's just Rathalos I'm going to have to file down. It seems like the rest came through molding pretty well. It's not a perfect match here at the bottom on this side. Just a little bit off. So I may have to do a little bit there, but I think it looks pretty good. And honestly, paint will probably seal it. But look at him. Look at our boy. He's so big. That is a table centerpiece right there. That's what that is. Look at him. I love Nergigante. Nergigante's weapons are so cool, too. All right, let's get into the hunters before we get into Shaladora. I feel like it would be kind of like a denouement if we did the hunters after Shaladora. Oh, the back has spoiled me for what we're getting in this one. We're getting some good stuff. All right, I'm sorry. Anticipation. Yeah. All right, so we have hunting horn melodies now. Very cool, because we have a hunting horn user in here. We have a rule book for our hunter's arsenal. There'll be a lot of rules I'm going to read through before we can play this thing. References. Of course, we have cards for weapons, because there's brand new classes that are added in with this one. So we have light bowgun. One of my favorite weapons in World. I love light bowgun in World. Light bowgun is so much fun. We have gun lance. Big time shells. Got longsword. For all the weebs. I myself am also one of you. We have hammer. For when you want to unga bunga. Hunting horde. When you want to play sport. Sport is really fun to play in World. And in Rise, honestly. And then we have regular lance, which is just really fun. It's just good, sturdy. Does a lot of damage. Feels good to play. Alright. We have one last box to go. Alright, it's time to finish this. Shaladora. I'm assuming they're going to have Shaladora standing based on the art on the front of the box. And if they do, he might be too big to fit on my shelf. Might have to get a new shelf just for Shaladora. Alright. Anticipation. Anticipation. Dropping. It's still dropping. When's it gonna fall? When's it? There it is. They had to, for safe transport, look at this. They had to strap him to the box. Our boy had to be strapped in. Click it or ticket. Be very careful in freeing him. With my hobby knife, YouTube. Please don't demonetize this video. I have bills to pay, YouTube. Look at him. He is majestic. He is beautiful. He is gigantic. Look at him. I had to bring him all the way back to almost by the other camera before he fits fully in the frame. Oh, he is beautiful. Oh, his tail's a separate piece. I thought his tail was broken for a second there. All right, come on now. Fits in just like this. Right? Tail is not easy to put on there. Don't want to break him. Trying to be careful. There we go. Now he's got his tail. Now he's full-size intimidation. He is huge. We also have his cards, of course. And his monster attacks and everything. I love his box. His box is specifically made to fit him. That is wonderful. Alright, so let's do the review. Let's do the roundup review here. We have a lot of monsters. I backed for everything that was currently in the game when they kickstarted it. We also have another hunter that unfortunately did not make it through shipping okay, but he was the only one that came through shipping a little bit broken. And even then, it's not stuff I can't fix. I just have to glue his hand back on and glue the base back on for him. But we got, from the big package that had everything, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 monsters. Okay, 11 monsters, of which some of them are huge. And we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 8 hunters. That's a pretty good bargain. Again, we're not sponsored. Don't take this as me saying we're sponsored. I don't yet know how well all of these hunters play, so it could be that some of them are not really that good of a deal. And I feel like some of the monsters included, like Plesioth over here, like, it could be all right. I don't know that's going to be a great hunt gameplay-wise, because I don't know how the rules work for it going underground. But most of these monsters, I think, are going to be really fun hunts, and we will see how this one works. But I am so stoked. And the minis alone, I think, I say minis, but, like, look at these. They are wonderful. I'm going to take this camera and do a little bit of panning tours here. See all the trash in the ground over there. But just from Caladora, Anjanath, the old Puke Puke, then we've got Nergigante, Teostra, Diablos, Feroth, the Plesioth, whose name I still can't remember, the Great Jagras, got Toby Kadachi, hands are shaking, I'm sorry, and we've got Rathalos, and then all our hunters. Just with all those alone, I think that's a pretty good set. I think we're going to be good for a little while on play and learning and figuring out how to do it. I'm really stoked. I hope you've enjoyed this unboxing. I had a blast. And let me know who you're most excited to see us paint and who you're most excited to see us hunt. And until next time, I've been Trey. This has been The Full Spectrum. Remember to always enjoy the full spectrum that Kushaladora has to offer.